Watchlist 360 screenings. An immersive cinema company based in Toronto is about to celebrate its first anniversary, second year of existence right here in the city. And we're joined by two very special guests. We have co-founders Ned Loach and Robert Gontier joining us in the studio to share, hopefully, a few secrets of what's to come in the next year. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
So excited to have you here. Now before we get into what we can expect coming up in the next few months, tell us about 360 screenings and what it's all about.
Sure, 360 Screenings is a live performance and film hybrid events company. We're really interested in taking a look at what it means to be an audience member and how to make that traditional experience of going to the theater, going to the cinema, and making it as immersive and unique as possible by using actors who are portraying characters from the film and a site-specific Toronto heritage location as the venue. So we're making it as immersive and interactive as possible, and hopefully our guests feel like they are extras on the set of the film.
Now, a big part of this too is that you keep a lot of things as secrets before people actually attend these screenings. And I'm talking about the film itself as well as the venue. Why are you guys so secretive?
Secrecy and mystery is one of the most intriguing things about our event, and it's probably what most people respond to. So not knowing where they're going until 24 hours in advance or what film they're seeing, it's really exciting to show up and try and figure out what it is that they're going to be watching in the second half of the evening based on what they're seeing, based on what they're interacting with, what they're exploring. So that's part of what makes the event so much fun.
And it also doesn't let the audience have preconceived notions about what they're going to see. So everyone can come and sort of have this blank slate from beginning to end of the event.
Where did the idea come about?
Well, Ned and I were actually living over in Europe a few years ago, and there was so much fantastic, creative, immersive theater and film, and it's also happening in New York and Australia. So we thought, how can we bring this back to Toronto and put our own sort of Canadian spin on it? And that's what we've tried to do.
Now let's talk about the venues that you guys have chosen so far that play host to these screenings. We have one of my favorites, the Burrows, that you utilized last year. How do you go about selecting the type of venue you choose and match it up with a particular film that you're going to screen as well?
Well, we always look for fantastic Toronto heritage buildings. So we have a list of about 100 buildings in the city, and Ned and I go out weekly, really sort of looking at these venues. And what we do after we sort of narrow down that list, we find a film or vice versa that sort of matches the venue and then explode the film into that historic space.
How do you go about choosing which film to actually screen on that particular date?
Well, when we pick a film, we really look at a couple things. The first is the characters. We want to pick a film where there are characters that are really recognizable. People relate to these characters. The universe of the film itself, so visual cues and visual style and sort of what the director has worked into the film. And then also the themes, so the character arcs or the ideas or conceptions in the film. We take all of those three things and then pair that with the venue itself.
We ask ourselves, what are the great films of the past, and how can we sort of reinvent them in a way to bring them back to life? Because as you know, there's so many fantastic films of the past that sort of go into a sleeper mode. How can we rejuvenate those films and bring them back to life in a way?
If I had to guess, I might say something along the lines of Fight Club, I guess.
I walked in and I instantly deduced that it was Fight Club. I'm gonna go with Fight Club.
Yeah, it's gotta be Fight Club.
Let me see, there's soap, there's violence. I think it's Fight Club.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present this evening's film, Fight Club.
We don't know what you're going to be screening. We don't know the venue, of course, but it will be on May 31st and 2 screenings on June 1st. Tell us about what we can expect. I know you can't say anything, but come on, any details wouldn't hurt, right?
Well, we're really excited about this one because we're using a venue unlike any of the 4 previous venues, so that's pretty exciting. And we're really sort of playing the lines of sanity for this production.
Ooh, you got me on my toes now. I'm excited. So we're playing with sanity here. And how are you going to keep this secretive? Like you said, social media is blowing up, and a lot of people are probably sharing their experiences right afterwards on Twitter and Facebook. And I'm assuming a lot of people will after the May 31st showing. How are you going to keep this under wraps?
We're trying to encourage our audiences to tweet and Facebook throughout the whole event. Just don't disclose the title of the film. So we love social media. We love making that as active as possible. Just we're trying to keep the the film under wraps, a bit tightened.
Yeah. Take pictures, tweet as much as you want, just don't hashtag the film title.
Oh, that's going to be hard. That's going to be tough. What can attendees look forward to that may be different this time around?
Well, each event seems to get a little bit bigger and a little bit more immersive in a way. So new participants can expect to experience something new and exciting, but people who have come, we've had people come to all 4 past events before, so they can look for something that's even a little more immersive.
Awesome time, yeah.
Amazing time. It's my first time, and it's just
I'm already
incredible.
dead, so.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's awesome. Good
We heard about
venue.
the last one. We just missed the last one, so we're really curious to check it out.
Elaborate, and it's such a wonderful venue too, and I love it.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
A lot to look forward to in the second year. For more information and for tickets to their upcoming show on May 31st and June 1st, you can check out 360screens.com, Facebook, and Twitter. We'll be right back after this.